Hey everybody, it's Wootini from GayGamer.net. Here's another weekly video podcast. This week, you may have noticed, if you actually read the site, GayGamer.net, I was doing a lot of reviewing this week. The first game that I reviewed this week was The Walking Dead, Episode 3, which if you're too busy or lazy to go and read the actual review that I posted on the site, I'll summarize it for you here. It's awesome! No, seriously, Telltale Games has created another really solid adventure game, and it also helps that their Walking Dead game is based on the original comic book source material, and not the television show, because the television show is a little hit or miss. And that's why I know somebody's working on a like first-person shooter Walking Dead game, but that won't be as good because it's going to be focused on the shooting and not the story, as opposed to an adventure game where it's all about the story. This would be just about the shooting and with minimum story. Plus, it's based on the television show, which, as I said, is hit or miss. You know, I mean, the characters on the TV show, there's only a couple of them that I wouldn't like to see eaten by zombies. Everybody else, they're just horrible people that I don't want to watch for an hour sometimes. I'm just like, what is wrong with you people? You're all idiots and you're horrible and ugh. So it's much to my surprise, when I play the Walking Dead game, these pixels and polygons are more appealing and I'm more emotionally connected to these pixels and polygons than I am to the actual actors playing the characters on a television show. I guess that's all in the writing. And the Walking Dead video game is really well written. And when it's all done, I think it might be one of the few games that I actually go back and replay to see, like, if I make different choices, like, how the game will change. Like, sometimes there's going to be, like, a major change because, you know, oh, which one of these two people will you save? You can only save one of them. So obviously, if you save the other one, you'll have a completely different character in your story going forward. But there are more subtle differences where, you know, depending on how you treat people and the dialogue options that you choose, that'll change their opinion of you and how they act towards you. So there's going to be like some subtle variations in dialogue and character development, I think. And to me that's kind of fascinating. The only problem is that my memory is kind of crappy, so I'm going to wait until all 5 episodes are done, and then maybe go back and replay it. And by that point I'll be replaying episode 1 again, and it'll be like so many months later that I'm not going to notice the subtle changes probably, because I won't have remembered how it went the first time around. Whatever. The other game that I reviewed was Rock Band Blitz from Harmonix. And I will say that I gave my initial impressions of it last week in my podcast, and I have to say that it's pretty much the same opinion. Like, a final thought on the game. It's a fun little arcade game, you know, but it's like arcade Twitch-style gameplay, and, you know, it's not really my kind of thing. There's a lot going on. Managing your power-ups is kind of overwhelming, for me anyway, but you have to have the power-ups, because if you don't have the power-ups, you're never going to beat your friend's scores on the leaderboards. So you have to have the power-ups, which is kind of annoying because you have to you earn coins for completing songs, and then you have to spend those coins to get your power-ups, to activate your power-ups. And so you never really feel like you're earning any coins because the coins you've just earned get spent right back out, so you kind of end up staying at the same level of, you know, coins. And I think people must have complained because Harmonix, like a week after releasing the game, Harmonix like tweaked the pricing so that now you'll get more coins and it'll cost less to activate your power-ups. That way you can kind of amass some coins so that you know, you don't have to worry about it. Because when you play a song for the first time, you get like double coins. So it's great, because as you're playing the game for the first time, you're playing everything for the first time, all the songs that come with the game and all your Rock Band DLC that you might have collected over the years, and you're going to get double coins for all of that. But then when you go back to play something again to try to get a better score, you'll get less coins, which means that you'll have less coins to spend on power-ups in the next round. So it's like, you know, it's the arcade Twitch gameplay it's not bad. Like, it isn't a bad game. I just don't think it's as fun as Rock Band. And I know that they're trying to make it like, you know, here's a more casual way to play Rock Band with just your controller, and you don't have to shell out for the instruments, and it's not a whole big thing. But for me, the appeal of Rock Band is playing the fake instruments and pretending like I'm a musician. Because I am not a musician, I am not musically inclined at all. So, if I can pretend with some plastic instruments, then, yeah, I'm there. And dancing in Dance Central, I don't really dance like that. But I can pretend like I can dance when I play Dance Central. And I'm very much looking forward to Dance Central 3. That's just a few more weeks away, I think. So, October's going to be a really busy time for games. And I will give you a heads up that next week's podcast is going to be all about the Wii U, because this week Nintendo is having a Wii U press event where they will be announcing the price point and the, I guess, packaging, the bundles, like how it's going to be done, you know, how many controllers you get, like what controllers you get, like what you're getting in the box. And so I'm looking forward to a release date and a price point and all that information, and there will be a lot of Wii U games to play. So basically my plan is to play all of the Wii U games that I didn't get a chance to play when I went to the previous Wii U press thing, where I could demo some games. I'd like to try some more of the Nintendo Land minigames, because I know they've announced like a Metroid one and stuff like that. So I'd like to play some more of those, because I only got to play the one Animal Crossing demo that time. But my guess for the Wii U is $249 price point, because I think $299 is a little high for Nintendo, but I don't think they can go down to $200. I feel like they're going to have to sell it for $250. But it'll be okay, because you'll be getting, you know, a really good console and the little, you know, tablet touchscreen controller. So I feel like you're getting, like, $250 is a good amount. Like, you're getting your money's worth. Like, that's worth the money. I don't think you're going to get a game. I think you're going to get the console, and I think you're going to get a tablet controller, and that's it. I think they're going to assume that everybody's already got Wiimotes and nunchucks at home that they can use. They might do like a more expensive bundle that comes with additional controllers, but I don't see them putting in a game, because they don't have something like Wii Sports. I know that Nintendo Land is like their Wii Sports, in that it's a game with a bunch of mini-games that like shows you all the different things you can do with the controller, and that's cool, but I'd be surprised if they put that in, because, I mean, not that Wii Sports was like a demo, it was a full-fledged game, but Nintendo Land seems like a really full-fledged retail game. Like, I can't see them putting that in for free with the console. You know, I mean, unless they do a Nintendo Land bundle with, like, extra controllers and sell it for, like, $300 or something. So my guess is $250, console, controller, done. And next week, we'll find out if I'm right. See you then!